All right, so I know lots of people are starting to panic about having to teach inside of their home with all of their other humans. So I teach online English classes, so I have some set up, but I was just going to show people some tips and tricks and things I've got so that I can live and work in the same locale. So we're going into my craft room. I'm a curator of craft essentials, so here's my scrapbooking stuff, dog crate, sewing machines. This is my teaching corner. So I just kind of took a small corner of this room. I had this message board that I got for Christmas one year. That is like an old magnet sign that I got that's for Christmas. I got the map there from Dollar Spot at Target a couple years ago. That pennant I just made with my sewing machine, nothing crazy. It was a kit that I had just trying to practice my embroidery skills. So again, that is just something I threw together, not with any kind of purpose of doing much with it. But I ended up just hanging it with thumbtacks on my wall. This is just my regular sewing chair. I put a jacket on the back of it so that I don't have to stop teaching if I get cold or sit there and suffer through freezing. So I just keep that there. That is Agnes. Agnes's bed. That's her bed and blankie because keeping her out is not really conducive. So not worth the fight. So give her a spot and she'll get over it. Here is my set of drawers. So I've got stuff for my online teaching classes through here on both of these sets. Got some miscellaneous electronics, some must-haves, some do-or-die items that are really incredibly helpful are my dry erase board. So I've got a dry erase board and just a set of markers. Nothing fantastic. Another thing that is super helpful is this set of headphones. When you're online teaching, using a set of headphones is really helpful because if you're going to teach using the mic on your computer and the audio on your computer, you can get feedback from the speaker into the microphone, so it sounds like a awful, terrible echo. So these headphones are $5 from Walmart. You don't have these, you can also grab your kids' video gaming headsets because it'll do the exact same thing. Or this is a set that went to an old phone that I had, but you can also use your iPhone earbuds as well. Our school laptops connect with Bluetooth audio, so you can also use your Bluetooth headphones. This right here, this has been a game changer. I'm so used to having my awesome dual screens at school, and so having to live on my laptop screen was kind of a bit much for me. So what I ended up doing was taking my old television and I hooked in the HDMI cord, and by me I mean my teenage son. Hooked in my HDMI cord here and into the back of the television, and then you can do the extended screen like you normally would onto your projector screen. So now I just use my television as that piece right there. I do have a TV tray right here. Yes, those are some plastic shelves that I got handed down to me from some other super sweet teacher. And then that is an old TV tray. Yep. And I put a wired mouse on there. I think it's a little easier than having to use the touchpad. So I prefer that. Again, just a preference situation. That kind of helps. So the reason why I like this stand here is because if I'm tired of sitting, I can take my laptop right here and I can put it on that top shelf to kind of give myself space to stand up and still continue working so that my back doesn't get tired, my hips, my legs. It's just all around better to be able to switch the position that I'm in order to teach. So one of the super fun things about teaching from home is my husband is now my coworker. He's now my teaching teammate, and he also needs a place to teach. So we've kind of set this up to be somebody's main office space, but in the event of having to teach at the same time, which could be super special, I have an ironing board. That's right. I'm going to set up that ironing board, and I am going to put my Chromebook or put my laptop on top of that so I can continue teaching. And I can set up my ironing board to be higher or lower in order to be able to be comfortable in whatever arrangement I've decided. This here, this is my fabric armoire, and so I just took some poster boards that a friend gave me, and I taped them with just Scotch tape and used a command strip and a binder clip. This is going to allow me to be able to green screen. I have no clue how to do that yet, not near a clue. But I figure I can figure it out. I'm pretty smart and I've got a teenager, which really helps with all the tech stuff. Again, more scrapbooking stuff because I'm not rearranging my whole craft room for a temporary pandemic. So I put on there just again, this is another map that I had, dollar spot at Target. I slapped it up on my quilt design wall there. And then I used 2 command strips to put up my poster paper. I don't know what we're going to do when we run out of that because what's on there is all we got. Clint and I are going to have to like ration or something, come up with some kind of agreement. So then I've got that basket right there. It's got more expo markers, poster markers, some Sharpies, and just Crayola markers in general. I am waiting for the great overlord of Amazon to bring me a shoe organizer, a back of the door shoe organizer, because I'm going to put it right there and I'm going to be able to organize my poster markers and things like that so I can do that. My TV, I'm going to be able to easily just kind of rotate that around so that if I want to use that as my bigger computer monitor and set up my ironing board here to use that as another teaching space, I can do that. Some things that are also helpful is getting some of your lamps from around the house. This lamp right there is from IKEA. It used to be in Corby's room. Now it's mine. That one is another IKEA lamp. Used to be Corby's. Now it's mine. And if you can open a window, it really helps to be able to give you some natural light. And just keeps you from being sad. So there's that. This is pretty much it. I just wanted you to see how you can do some quick and easy things to make it doable, to still live in your space, but also teach in your space. Another good thing that I suggest if you are having a hard time coming up with space is using your door, either door to a room or a closet or even a laundry room, as your backdrop. It's plain, it's simple, but it gets the job done. Worried because you've got something on the front of the door, you can swing that puppy open and use the back of it. I've done that multiple times when I've been teaching online. So lots of different ways to accommodate your new work environment. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll do the best I can to answer them. And I wish you all the best of luck in your new e-classroom.